Alright, we're going to continue in a moment, but first let me take a look at... We're going to go to the contract screen for a second, because I kind of almost forgot about this again. Off screen, what we did is we offered Marner and Hyman extensions. Vanek, he wants an extension, but he's an older player, and not sure if I want him around for another season, because he's 37 years old in here. And he is probably just going to fall off. I'm thinking he's probably going to start falling off, so... We're not going to do that, but I am going to offer Namath here a 2-year extension. And then with Barco Mueller here, I will offer him a 2-year extension. And this Perfetti guy, he's at a 73 overall. And, he's only played 38 games in the CHL this season. But he has 37 points, which is pretty good. He must have gotten injured at some point during the minor league season. Main roster, Frederick Anderson wants an extension. How much does he want, though? He wants 3 years. Well, you know what? He hasn't been doing too badly this season. So you know what? I think we will go ahead and offer Freddie Anderson the contract extension now. That way we don't have to worry about that during the off season. Now, as for the trade deadline itself, I don't think we're going to make any more moves. The only trade I did this whole year was Namath, and that was because I hit a wrong button on my controller. But I'm feeling pretty confident though in what we have moving forward for the rest of the regular season. So let's go ahead and simulate up to the beginning of April here, and let's see what happens. Yeah, no, we're not gonna, and Mueller has accepted, Namath has accepted, so is Hyman, so is Freddie Anderson. Oh no. We screwed it up with Marner again, didn't we? Shouldn't have doled out so many extensions. Because now, look what happened here. Let's just get through the rest of the season and see how this goes. And the Tampa Bay Lightning have fired their coach. And the wins are still coming. Let's see. Carolina, 4-1 win. Columbus, 5-4 win. Jets, 5-1 loss. Buffalo, a 5-2 win. Okay. Carolina win, Tampa shootout loss, and Ottawa an 8-4 loss. So we are at 45, 26, and 9 with 2 games left. That is 99 points, and I believe that is good enough for the playoffs. Yes, it is, and in fact, we have clinched the division. However, that's the good news. The bad news, Boston is now in a wild card spot. Let me check the Met here. Yeah, no, I think Boston's going to get it. Well, let's just go back here and sim to the next game. And this one, we are actually going to simulate because I kind of want to kick Boston's butt after they beat us in the first round of last year. So here we go. First round and 3-2 lead for us. Okay. Second period, it is a tie game. So we got Hutchinson starting, and this actually makes sense because we are at the end of the regular season and we want Freddie to be rested up here for the playoffs. And Krejci scores, but Tyson Barrie answering right back. And let's see. 31 seconds left in the third. I say we jump into this game. Not sure if we've beaten Boston at all in the regular season in this calendar year. If we haven't, then this would definitely be a good time to do it. Russ. Kerfoot, save there. And Boston's going to get a power play with 1 second left in the third period, and it's Alexander Kerfoot heading off the ice. And Boston scored 2 of their 4 goals on the power play. So if not for that, this game would be over and we would have a 4-2 win. So now we got to try and do this in overtime. We are going to get at least a point out of this though, so we're going to finish the season with at least 100 points. Let's see how overtime goes, however, though. And Hutchinson is going to cover that up. So yes, we're starting the overtime down a man. Namath. Tyson Barrie out to John Tavares. And Tavares is going to rip one, and Legacy makes the save. And Namath is going to feed it out to Tyson Barrie. That is going to go wide. And that is going to end the penalty. Barrie to Kerfoot. Tried to get it to Tavares, couldn't quite do it. And offside called. So now we've got Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner on the ice here. And that's a game winner for Boston. So they win in overtime 5-4, but we get the point. And the 3 stars, Marchand, Krejci, and Pasternak, and something tells me we're probably going to have to face them in the playoffs. We shall see what happens, though. So we could not get that victory, though. And we will go ahead and sim to the final game of the regular season here, which is against the Buffalo Sabres. And Austin Matthews needs just one more point to reach 100 on the season. And we've got Freddie Anderson in there. Let's see what everyone's stats look like here going into this last game. Alright, I've got Matthews at 99, Tavares 77, Marner 70, Morgan Riley 69 points, Hyman's got 51, and let me take a look at the goaltenders here. Hutchinson, that was his 5th overtime loss of the season, and Freddie with 36 wins. Let's take a look at the entire league, and we find that Sidney Crosby has 112 points, Riley 107, Seguin 103, Malkin 102, Barzal 101, Backstrom 100, and Matthews right up there in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. Maybe if we try that, we might have to get rid of Vanek, though. Anyways, let's go ahead and simulate this last game of the regular season here against the Buffalo Sabres. And Anderson, you better not get injured in the last game this time, I swear to God. First period, we are tied at 1. Kapanen and Cousins the goals. Second period, and we are up 3-2. Aberg actually, both of our goals in the second period. Thompson for Buffalo. Alright. Buffalo on a power play. Alright, we killed that. Alright, a minute 57. Let's get in here and finish this off. Let's finish off the regular season with a win, shall we? Alright, so we've lost 3 in a row coming into this one. And Tavares fires wide. And Ristolainen feeding it to Vesey. And their goaltender is going to head to the bench. And that's a tie game. I think that would have been penalty. Killed it there. Alright, well, let's see if we can at least get a win in regulation here. Now, 8.3 seconds left. And Buffalo Buffalo still has 2 more games after this, whereas we are done with the regular season following this game. And we are going to head to overtime. So, $101 points at minimum. See if we can finish off with 102. Up the lane to Austin Matthews gets absolutely drilled. Marner. And Riley, saved by Mike Smith, who's going to hang on to that. And Tavares. There's a save by Smith. Tavares. Ripping one, and Smith making the save, 1:53 remaining. Morgan Riley's blocked 5 shots in this game, which is pretty cool. There we go. Up to Tavares. Trying to slide it in there past Mike Smith. Can't do it. And Matthews, save made. There's a save by Smith. Save made. Oh, nice stops there by Freddie. Alright, save there by Smith. Hyman is trying to get it up to Austin Matthews. Alright. And another save. Alright, there we go. That's a good poke check. And this one, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe is going to head to the shootout. Yes, it is, as Anderson makes a save on Middlestat right at the end of the overtime. So here we go. And we're up first in the shootout. Austin Matthews coming in on Smith. Save made. First shooter for Buffalo is Jack Eichel, and Anderson makes the save. Alright, John Tavares up next. And Smith makes the stop. Sam Reinhart is going to fake Anderson out and score. So we need this to tie. And glove saved by Smith, and we lose this one in the shootout. Not exactly the best way to end the regular season, but it is what it is. So the end of the regular season, and Austin Matthews did indeed hit 100 points. Good job. Tavares was next with 78, Marner had 70, and Morgan Riley 69. So we're going to go ahead and advance the day. Actually, let me check the calendar for a second here. What was that losing streak that we had to end rate? We lost our last 4 games of the regular season, and 3 of them were in overtime or the shootout. Anyways, let's go ahead and sim to the end here. And Marner does not want a contract extension anymore. Oh boy. Well, we're just gonna have to let him walk. I don't know what else to do. And I think that's the end of the regular season, is it not? Has everyone played all 82 games? They have, and the St. Louis Blues win the President's Trophy with 119 points, Pittsburgh second, Dallas third, and Toronto fourth. So, top 4. We didn't do too badly. I mean, we were struggling for consistency at the beginning of the year, and then we had a nice roll there. That big roll we had in February really helped us out, and we ended up winning the division as a result. But now, my biggest concern is that we're going to have to face the Boston Bruins in the first round of the playoffs. Let's go ahead and find out. We are... I knew it! I knew it! Boston again. Well, the difference this time, though, is that we have home ice, which should help. But the way the simulation works, well, you never know. Now, I'm hoping that this time around, we can finally make it out of round 1, find out if we can do it in the next episode.